really paying that much attention. Um,
Do you believe in leashing kids? Like, you know, the
no,
little backpack things?
no, but I just remembered that I had a story about playing hooky.
Okay.
Remember I said I had a story about it?
Yes. No.
Oh, what was I gonna say?
You were talking about how, like, you wake up, play video games, and then by the end of the day...
Yeah, but I had like a specific story. Oh, I forgot about that guy for some reason. I had a specific story that was funny, but I can't remember what it was.
Hopefully it'll come back to you. I personally, about, like, leashing children, like, backpacks, leash, or, like... I saw a TikTok, and everyone in the comments was like, I was fully against leashing your children in public until my, like, 2-year-old just started sprinting from me, and I had to basically, like, swing my purse at him to make him stop because he was running through a parking lot. And, like...
Where did my souls go? Shit. Dude.
Oof.
Well, I lost my souls anyway, so now it's time to just run through this area. I think it's weird. I guess.
And
like,
then other people were talking about, like, how, like, I do it because I don't want someone to just snatch my child and, like, human traffic them.
I guess.
And, like, for me, I've always been against that, but if I had a kid, I think it would just depend on what type of kid our kid was.
Yeah, like, I guess it feels weird. I guess it's more like...
Like, the concept of it is, like, it's not an animal, it's a human.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's, like...
And it's also, like, other people... Like, people who are, like, walking by you are going to be, like... Their immediate reaction is going to be, like, this person seems like a bad parent. Like, this is weird. Like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Your kid's not an animal. Like, exactly the things that we were just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you gotta kind of be like okay with like almost like the public embarrassment aspect of it. What the fuck? Yeah, but I guess if you just don't care what other people think about you, which honestly you probably shouldn't really care what other people think about you. It's I guess I can see where it would kind of be a good idea. Yeah. Especially the way things are now.
Nowadays.
Like, kids getting snatched.
Like, at the mall.
Yeah, and, like, really busy roads. Like, kids can just,
right.
like, be like, and I see a toy car. I want to go run out into the street and get it. And
like, the other aspect of that is, like, which probably sounds...
Whoa! That was a one-shot, you fucker.
This probably seems so, like, left field, but, like, the way that our cities in America are not, like, really designed to... They're designed more for car transport than, like, walkability. And so, like, if you're walking with your kid down the street, it's like some places don't even have sidewalks. Some places, like, you have to walk, like, in the bike lane. You know what I mean?
Well, and, like, we were just in Chicago, and I love Chicago. It's a beautiful city, and I think it's a much safer city than some people make it out to be. I think it's a much better city than a lot of people make it out to be.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if I was walking with my kid, I would, I would make them either hold my hand, or
like, even that
I'd be picking them up and
nervous.
carrying them, or I would have them on a leash if I was walking them in Chicago. Not walking them, walking with them in Chicago.
walking the puppy.
Yeah.
Or, like, a stroller or something.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I agree. There's, like, that grandpa walking that little kid, and John was like, why are you walking your little kid in the middle of the street like this? Because it was, like, a 5-way intersection.
Oh, yeah, that guy, like, what the hell is he doing?
I don't know. It was just kind of, like,
and he was, like, not hustling, bro. Like,
well, it looked
there
like...
are cars who will, like, not stop.
That was funny. But, like, even in New York City, when we were in New York City, there was people with, like, strollers and, like, their baby, and, like, and my dad turned right as soon as they, like, were, like, halfway across the road, and the dad, like, turned around, looked at my dad, like, what the fuck are you doing? And, like, I kind of felt the same way. I was like, Dad. but my dad was being safe, but it was just like, I don't know, there's something about like having a kid in a big city that feels really scary.
Yeah. Do
you-
I need to kill the blood-starved beast? I don't remember. I don't remember if I even need to be here.
I have no idea where.
Can you look up on your phone, is it required to kill the blood-starved beast? Because I'm kind of trying to just like blast through this playthrough kind of a little bit. Which is, if you are playing Bloodborne for the first time, I recommend definitely not playing it the way that I'm playing it. Don't use like speedrun strats, or not speedrun strats, you know, like I'm not speedrunning
I
here.
don't know how to.
Just look up, do you need to kill the blood-starved beast? Like, is it required?
I did.
What does it say?
How to kill the bloodborne starved beast in Bloodborne.
I want to know if it's required though, not like how to kill it. I know how to kill it.
It says this boss fight is optional,
Okay.
but is necessary if you wish to do any of the Pathuru.
The chalice dungeons things? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So we're gonna skip the blood-starved beast. At least for now. I'm just gonna try to get, like, I'm just gonna try to just go. Just go. This Bloodborne is my favorite game, but I've never actually completely beaten it because, the reason, the way that I play Bloodborne kind of is like, it's a little weird, because like I'll play it, like it'll be my favorite game, and I'll play nothing but Bloodborne for like, and I do this with all the like Souls from Software games.
Did you know that's an ADHD thing?
What is?
What you're explaining? So the way you play video games.
I'll hyper focus on it, and then I'll
Yeah.
lose interest, and then not play it for like a year, and then come back to it and hyper focus on it again. And that's why I've never like actually beaten it, even though it is my favorite game. And I'm just like that about a lot of games, and it kind of sucks because like I really would like to finish more games, especially Bloodborne. But another reason that I haven't finished it is because I can't get past what's his name? Lawrence, the first vicar. Is that who it is? Lawrence? No. I think that's
I have no idea.
the Moonlight Sword guy. I can't beat him. So like, that's why I've never actually beaten Bloodborne. And like I'm trying to like beat every boss in the game before I like ever finish the game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want to have like the first playthrough that I do of it be like, okay, you've done everything now, so everything that you do now is like, you've already done it. I don't think there's a way to get back, so I might just have to fight the Bloodstarved Beast. Whoa, hey buddy.
I was just thinking about like how that is the type of ADHD or ADD, whatever you want to call it, like attention deficit. Like it's a symptom of that, to like hyper focus on one game. Like for me specifically, I feel like I do that sometimes with food. So like I like right now it's burritos for whatever reason. I want a burrito for every single meal. I want it all of the time. I want a breakfast burrito. I want a chicken burrito. I like got a burrito from Chipotle, even you know what I mean. And then I went and bought supplies to make burritos, and then like it'll switch to like something else. But I was just like thinking about like how nowadays the majority, well, it's more common than not, I think, for a person to like have attention deficit symptoms or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's because like our reward receptors get all fucked up from
technology.
Yeah, and like I'm not trying to sound like a boomer and be like phone bad, but like
phone kind of bad.
Yeah, it's just like constant like
but
gratification and like addiction stuff.
It's amazing to me that the way that we're teaching kids, like the public school system, isn't trying to adapt to that. Because like if you're in a classroom, you're teaching a classroom and you have 21 kids and
most classrooms probably
14
like
of
closer
them,
to 30 at this point, I think.
yeah, I think so too. If you have like a classroom of 30 first graders and 20 of them like have a form of ADHD or ADD, or they might not even be diagnosed at that stage, but a lot of them are showing symptoms of that, like it baffles me that you're not like allowed to morph the learning environment to try to do that, but like you try to fix all these kids. Like they need to go on medication, they need to be doing X, Y, and Z. Like you need to like there's like intellectual soldiers type thing, and it just like baffles me. That's like, why aren't we just like, if a kid learns better in a certain way, like why don't we put all of the kids who learn in a different type of way in like one classroom and have a teacher teach to them in the way that they'll understand? You know what I mean? Like there's kinesthetic learning, there's, I don't know the other ones, but like there's some that like some people learn better by watching, some people learn better by doing, some people learn better by, what's the other one? Hearing.